Alzheimer's disease, a serious neurological illness, significantly changes how we perceive the world around us and our relationships with those we love. In today's video, we will explore Alzheimer's disease, from its early signs to the profound changes in the lives of those affected and their families. The efforts, hopes, and challenges faced by those battling this disease will also be shared so that we can gain a deeper understanding of one of the most dangerous and common diseases in the elderly. Alzheimer's disease is a neurodegenerative disorder commonly found in the elderly, characterized by memory loss, cognitive decline, and other brain function impairments. The disease affects the formation and maintenance of neural connections, leading to symptoms such as forgetfulness, disorientation, difficulty in communication, and behavioral changes. Alzheimer's is the most common cause of dementia, accounting for about 60–70% of cases. Globally, more than 50 million people live with Alzheimer's, and this number is expected to rise significantly as the population ages. In the United States, more than 6 million people are affected, and the disease is becoming a serious medical and social issue, impacting not only the patients, but also their families and communities, with increasing costs for care and treatment. Alzheimer's disease is becoming a major challenge for the healthcare system and families in the United States, affecting millions of people. So, what is the current situation of this disease, and how is it impacting society? Let's find out. The situation of Alzheimer's disease in the United States. In the United States, Alzheimer's disease currently affects more than 6 million people, and this number is expected to rise as the elderly population continues to grow. The disease primarily affects older adults, 65 and above, with the prevalence increasing with age. About 1 in 9 people over the age of 65 have Alzheimer's, and this rate increases significantly for those aged 85 and older. Factors influencing the prevalence of the disease include genetics, with certain genes increasing the risk of developing it. Lifestyle also plays an important role, as habits such as poor diet, lack of exercise, and smoking can increase the risk of the disease. Environmental factors, such as pollution levels and the impact of long-term stress, may also contribute to the increased risk of developing Alzheimer's. Have you ever worried that you or a loved one might develop Alzheimer's disease? Early signs can easily be overlooked, but if recognized early, a lot can be done. Let's explore the warning signs of this disease. Signs and symptoms of Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's disease often begins with early symptoms, such as memory loss, especially forgetting recent events or newly learned information. The patient may have difficulty communicating, such as forgetting words or being unable to finish a story, which reduces their ability to interact socially. In addition, behavioral changes also appear, including confusion, irritability, or personality changes. As the disease progresses through its stages, the symptoms become more severe. In the next stage, the patient may lose the ability to recognize loved ones, have difficulty caring for themselves, and may experience problems with movement and cognition. Finally, in the advanced stage, the patient often loses the ability to communicate entirely and requires continuous care. Before delving into the causes and risk factors of Alzheimer's disease, we need to recognize the complexity of this condition. One of the leading causes of memory loss, and a factor that impacts the quality of life for millions of people worldwide. Causes and factors of disease. The causes of Alzheimer's disease may be related to genetic factors, with the APOE4 gene being a common risk factor. Individuals who carry this gene are at a higher risk of developing Alzheimer's, although it is not the only factor. Lifestyle factors also play a significant role in increasing or decreasing the risk of the disease. A poor diet, lack of physical activity, and social disengagement can increase the risk of developing Alzheimer's. Additionally, individuals with cardiovascular diseases, diabetes, or high blood pressure are also at a higher risk, as these conditions can damage blood vessels and affect brain function, thus contributing to the increased risk of developing Alzheimer's. Diagnosing Alzheimer's disease is not always straightforward, but early detection can help slow the progression of the disease. So what are the current diagnostic and treatment methods? Let's explore to find the best options for managing the disease. Diagnosis and treatment methods. Diagnosing Alzheimer's disease in the United States typically involves a range of methods to determine the condition, including cognitive tests to assess the patient's intellectual abilities and imaging tests, such as MRI or CT scans, to check for changes in brain structure. Doctors may also perform blood tests to rule out other conditions with similar symptoms. Currently, there is no cure for Alzheimer's, but there are several treatment methods that help reduce symptoms and improve the quality of life. Medications such as cholinesterase inhibitors and memantine can help regulate the levels of neurotransmitters in the brain, thereby aiding in the improvement of memory and cognitive function. In addition, psychological therapy and lifestyle interventions, such as exercise, a healthy diet, and social engagement, are also crucial in managing the disease. Moreover, many clinical trials and research studies are being conducted to discover new treatment methods, including drugs targeting specific biological processes related to the development of Alzheimer's, with the hope of finding a more effective cure in the future. How is the impact of Alzheimer's disease weighing on the healthcare system and the economy? Let's explore the consequences this disease brings. The impact of Alzheimer's disease on society and the economy. Alzheimer's disease not only severely affects those who have it, but also has a significant impact on families, caregivers, and the community. Family members often bear the responsibility of round-the-clock care, which can lead to mental and physical stress. Additionally, caregivers face challenges in maintaining their jobs and personal lives. In the community, Alzheimer's increases the demand for healthcare services and support, putting a strain on the healthcare system. The cost of caring for those with Alzheimer's in the U.S. is very high, especially as the disease progresses. According to a report from the Alzheimer's Association, the cost of care for Alzheimer's patients and those with other forms of dementia in the U.S. is estimated to reach hundreds of billions of dollars each year, including treatment costs, family support, and long-term care services. In addition to the financial costs, Alzheimer's also affects productivity, as many caregivers are forced to leave their jobs or reduce working hours to care for the patient. To address this impact, many support programs and policies have been implemented. The government and nonprofit organizations provide services to support patients and families, such as financial assistance programs, home care services, and psychological support groups. Organizations like the Alzheimer's Association also run awareness campaigns and fundraising for Alzheimer's research, while advocating for the government to create policies that support patients and their families. As Alzheimer's disease becomes a burden, organizations and support resources play a crucial role in helping patients and families navigate these challenges. So which organizations are playing a strong role in supporting this cause in the U.S. organizations and support resources? Organizations and research funds focused on Alzheimer's play a crucial role in raising awareness about the disease, promoting research, and developing new treatment methods. The Alzheimer's Association is one of the largest and most influential organizations in supporting patients and families, as well as advancing research. This organization provides educational materials, organizes fundraising events, and helps connect patients with support resources. The Alzheimer's Association also serves as a hub for connecting scientists, researchers, and medical professionals to find more effective treatments. In addition, there are many support programs for patients and families, including counseling and psychological support services. These services help families better understand how to care for individuals with Alzheimer's, manage symptoms, and cope with the mental stress of caregiving. Community education programs are also an important part of these organizations' activities, aiming to raise awareness about Alzheimer's and help people gain a proper understanding of the disease and how to support those affected. These programs not only assist patients, but also create a support network for families, helping them cope with Alzheimer's disease. Is there hope for an effective treatment for Alzheimer's in the future? New research is bringing promising discoveries, opening the door to groundbreaking medical advancements. Let's explore the promising prospects in the fight against this disease. Research and future prospects. Research on Alzheimer's disease is making significant progress, especially in finding treatment methods and ways to stop or slow the progression of the disease. Recent studies have focused on better understanding the mechanisms of the disease, particularly the accumulation of amyloid proteins in the brain, which leads to the decline of neurological function. Some new drugs are being tested, aiming to prevent the formation of amyloid plaques or reduce the impact of these proteins on the brain. Additionally, research into stem cells, gene therapy, and early intervention methods is underway to find more effective treatments. To address Alzheimer's in the future, the U.S. has launched several national initiatives and strategies. The National Plan to Address Alzheimer's Disease was initiated by the U.S. government with the aim of raising public awareness, promoting research, and improving care services for patients. This program includes clear goals, such as enhancing Alzheimer's research, improving diagnosis and treatment, as well as supporting patients and families. The government has also committed to increasing the budget for Alzheimer's research, hoping to achieve breakthroughs in treatment and management in the coming years. These initiatives aim to create a comprehensive support system, not only to reduce the burden of Alzheimer's disease, but also to improve the quality of life for patients and their families. In conclusion, Alzheimer's disease is not only a medical challenge, but also a significant burden on families and communities. Raising awareness about the disease is key to early detection and timely intervention, helping patients maintain their quality of life for a longer period. However, awareness alone is not enough. We need to invest heavily in research to find effective treatments, bringing hope to the millions of people facing this disease. The advancements in research today have ignited confidence in a future, not too far away, where we can control Alzheimer's. To achieve this, each individual and the community as a whole play an important role in preventing and managing Alzheimer's. A healthy lifestyle, from a balanced diet to regular physical activity and stress management, can help reduce the risk of the disease. At the same time, the community needs to create a strong support system for patients and their families, from counseling programs to professional care services. Only when we take comprehensive and strong actions can Alzheimer's cease to be a major concern in the future. Thank you for watching the video until the end. Don't forget that preventing Alzheimer's starts with small actions in our daily lives. Share this video to raise awareness and together build a strong community to support those affected by this disease. If you find the information useful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel to continue receiving valuable knowledge on healthcare and Alzheimer's prevention. Act today for the health of you and your loved ones. Thank you very much.